Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to OpenTTD here on a Friday night. Yes, I didn't stream on Wednesday, so it feels like it's been some time. We're getting some frame rate. Oh my goodness, encoding. Well, we've got issues. We've got technical problems, I believe. Hello, everybody. We're going to see what this might be. Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think, is there anything running in the background? Let me just check my computer. And you guys in the chat, let me know if there is actually problems or whether it's just my preview. Because sometimes my preview goes
lagging for
wappy.
me.
It's what, sorry?
It's very choppy.
It's very choppy. It does look like, oh no. No, it's the encoding.
Yeah, there was an update to OBS the other day. It also messed
I
with my
haven't
encoder.
done my update yet. I try and do updates and tests. Tell you what, we'll do this train whistle for Thomas. Here we go. Yeah, everybody, the people in chat are saying, "Oh, lag." Okay, let's have a quick look. There are a few apps that are open that don't necessarily need to be open. I have got OpenTTD open twice, but that is normal for this sort of stream. Let's. This is strange. We haven't got any drop frames though, which is also strange. Hello. Lagging is bad. Yeah, I can tell. It says it's the encoder's messed up. Let's have a quick look at the settings. Have I got an extra 0 in the encoding settings or something? No, it's still trying to do 24 meg like normal. That is, yeah, it is really laggy tonight, folks. Okay, well, we'll work this issue. Yeah, I'm getting YouTube is not receiving enough video data to maintain smooth streaming. OBS and okay, let's close a couple of things just in case something in the background is causing some extra issues.
I had to change the in the output settings. It's put mine back to the basic settings.
Oh.
And then I put it back to my graphic card running most of the encoding, and then all the lag disappeared again.
I think I might. No, it's still a little bit laggy on my end. Let's see. Where's the graph? Stream health. Suggestion. The audio stream's current bitrate 0 is lower than recommended.
I mean, I can hear you.
Yeah.
So I think YouTube is just complaining.
Yeah.
As always.
Yeah. Yeah. It does seem a lot better now for me. Oh no, it was a tiny bit of lag there, eh? Let's figure this out, shall we? I wonder if there's something weird happening in the background. Let's go to the performance tab and see if there's anything eating up anything. So CPU's running at 20%, so that's not working overtime. My GPU's maxed out. Why is my GPU maxed out?
That was my problem as well. And I had to change it in the encoder from the standard software one to hardware and then my graphic card, and then it disappeared.
But I haven't had an update.
No, mine changed even though I didn't update. Mine just changed back when the update became available.
There's over 27,000 goods piling up near Rennington.
We'll have to have a look at the goods in a minute once we get this stuff sorted out with the stream. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to restart OBS. So there's going to be a break in the stream, okay, folks? We will be back. And... oh, hang on a second. There's something I can try. Bear with me a second. I'm just going to try this first. And we'll see if that resolves all of our problems. I don't know whether it will. What is the bit rate at the moment? I'm moving around a little bit to see if there's any lag. Chat is going faster than Hellish frames. Oh my goodness. Yeah, previous. Let's see. Should I SOS? I mean, there's no point in an SOS if I know. Can't they hear me?
Yeah, they can.
Yeah. It's like I'm aware of the issue. I don't think SOS is not going to do anything. Yeah. I'm just looking at my system now, and I'm really confused about how my graphics card is. Right, folks, we're back online. GPU jumped up to 88%, but not 100.
Hey, you're not lacking anymore.
Hello, everybody. Right, okay. So we're not maxing out the graphics card anymore. And all I did was
GPU on
restart.
88 to 80% with just OBS.
Well, the GPU sits around 4 or 5% when I'm playing OpenTTD like I've got now. But then it jumps up to 85, 90% when I'm streaming with current settings.
Weird.
Well, it's encoding. It's using the GPU to encode a very heavy stream. However, we've never had this problem before. So we know that, and nothing in OBS has changed. The settings are still fine. It's likely to do with a GPU update. You can see media encoder in Taskman. What? Oh, in the GPU properties. You're looking. You're probably thinking about an NVIDIA thing, right? GPU task. Oh, in Task Manager, you can see the media encoder in Task. Let's see, 3D. No, not sure what that is. Dedicated, the memory. No, it's not giving me any summary view. No, that doesn't help. Yeah, I'm gonna have a quick look. Just have a quick look here. No. Yeah, it's a bit weird. I'm gonna have a quick look in my actual dedicated software as well for the GPU, and we'll go into performance, and we'll have a quick look at the stats. So, what? This is weird. Hang on a minute. Something well dodgy is happening here. Where's Task Manager gone? So Task Manager is reporting a 88% use of the GPU. But the AMD software is reporting a 14% use, which is more like what I would expect. So in the dedicated software, I'm seeing exactly what I'd expect to see. But Task Manager is going absolutely crazy.
Faulty reader.
So
maybe.
I don't know. Retro counter needs to be updated. We haven't even got to the hellos, how do you do's in the news yet. We went to hello, everything's broken. Yeah, this is weird. Why would Task Manager say, "Oh, your GPU's nearly capped out," but then the actual GPU application go, "Now you're fine, mate." And obviously, OBS is struggling because it thinks it's maxed out.
Play Microslop.
Some weird things going on here. Brandon's talking about cores and threaded, and that's usually a discussion within CPUs, not GPUs. And I only have one GPU, so it can't be looking at the wrong GPU, right? The update might have blocked the PC from seeing the actual GPU usage. No. Like I said, hang on. NVENC is the more mature GPU. Watching the stream, blah, takes 10%. Yeah. Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on here. And I think the only reason why it's working is because I changed the output to to 20 meg instead of 24 meg. Oh, how was my trip? Was the burger good? Don't get me started. That was worse than tonight's situation. Okay, right. That I have to correct myself there. The trip was brilliant. Seeing people was amazing. The things that we did was amazing. But as I posted in Discord, my train home got cancelled and there was some problems and I missed my burger. Yeah, this is concerning. I've never seen it like this before. Like, Task Manager is not matching the utilization. I believe the utilization from the AMD software. I don't believe it in Task Manager. But then, like, why a other thing? Oh, hang on. I've got one other thing that can monitor the GPU. I've got something else, another piece of software. What's it called? Right.
Hardware info.
Yeah, hardware info. Let's see what hardware info says. And compare the three. And then the problem is I don't want to get halfway through the stream and then, like, to have problems and it die. I want to make sure we're... What other applications you got running? Pretty much nothing. I've got OpenTTD running. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I've already gone through and checked basic things like that. So let me go scroll right down. Frame. Oh, here we go. GPU, temperature, memory junction, blah blah blah. Called voltage, fan, current, core current, power. Is there just like a utilization on this one? Clock. GPU. Oh, yeah, GPU utilization. Yeah, hardware info is saying exactly the same thing as the AMD software. Another streamer I watched was having encoding issues with AMD and the latest drivers. Yeah, I think it's the new drivers. No, I said I haven't updated OBS. Now, drivers on my GPU I update. Then again, I don't think I've updated it since we streamed on Monday. So what we could do, or try to do, is restart the stream and use the CPU for encoding tonight for the main stream. The temperatures are brilliant. The hotspot temperature right now, 56 degrees. Yeah. What is the issue for tonight's stream? We were getting really bad frames on the stream. Windows update overnight while you're away. Maybe it could be a Windows update. But if whatever it is that's making Task Manager think that the GPU is maxing out, if OBS thinks that the GPU is maxing out, then it won't throw more stuff at it to do, right? GPU encoding on a CPY heavy game, are you sure? What? It leaves the country for a day or two, all hell breaks loose. All hell broke loose before I even got back, I'll tell you that now. Look, I've got the scars to prove it. Yeah. Right. I think because the GPU... Because my computer thinks the GPU's at 90%, but actually it's fine, we can carry on. Right? So we'll be all right. So I've managed to implement a workaround. We're going to do the news how do you do's. Sorry, I'll say that again. We're going to do the how do you do's, the news, and then the intros and get started. Okay, so for my chapter marking software, we are going to start the stream again now. Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to the second attempt at tonight's live stream. How are we all doing? I hope you are doing good. We're going to get into OpenTTD pretty quickly, but I want to say hello and all of that sort of stuff. get through the news, give you an update on my recent trip, and then we'll get started. We're going to rattle through it quite quickly. So, hello, yes, I am indeed Master Hellish. If you want to know any more about me, head over to masterhellish.net. That's where all the info is. Go over there. Let's see, where's the info? There we are, home website pop up. And we're going to try and do something interesting tonight. Yes, we're going to do a potential bonus live giveaway. So we've got the monthly giveaway going on at the moment. And I believe tonight we're actually going to be drawing the giver, the winner of that giveaway, right? Oh, Kurt wants a train whistle. Let's do that. There we go. So head out to portal.masterhellish.net to take part in the monthly giveaway. Let's ask the wheel what we need to do tonight to activate a second giveaway. Let's find out. Go wheel. There we are. At least the wheel's working. Hello, wheel. I say working, some of the text is a bit broken, but that's not my fault. Well, actually, it is my fault, but never mind. Right, let's see what we're going to do tonight. Tonight, it is... Oh, it's the first time it's happened! Instant bonus giveaway. You don't have to do any concurrent viewers, brand new gift subs or donations. You can do if you want, but we're going to just do it. We're going to pick a game in my goodie bag and we're just going to give it away. So what we're going to go with, let's see. We can go with Saints Row 2 or Swarm Universe or The Way. So shout out, folks, and see which one we're going to do. Whilst you're shouting that out, I'll carry on with the rest of the news. So like I said, we've got a monthly giveaway you can take part in. And I've recently been to Rotterdam. I'll talk about that briefly in a moment. But at the end of September, I'll be going to a LAN party in Barnsley. And at the beginning of October, we'll be going to York in the UK for a weekend. All of these trips are listed in the Discord. And there's also a thread for each in the general channel. The OpenTTD server is still running, I hope, and we need to update the retro counter because last I heard we have another a double. Okay, so we actually have 200. No, I got the one ready to change it to the one, but we've actually gone over. Oh, I've got to find the two. That's a 5. Don't want a 5. There we go.
Oh boy.
There we are.
Well done, Steerpipe.
There we go. Steerpipe has gifted 5 memberships. Oh, Steerpipe, thank you very much. You want an extra giveaway, don't you? Is that why you did that, Steerpipe? Let's have a look. Right. Open to any, all 3 of them. Oh, The Way. By the way, is it the Way? There's a couple of people said The Way. One person said Saints Row. Steerpipe's sister definitely wants an extra giveaway. Right, I tell you what, you guys said The Way. Let's start with that one. If you want to take part in the giveaway, there should be a link in the chat very soon. And what else have we got to say? Well, we've updated the retro counter to the right number now. And let's shout out my affiliate, GOG, as well. So if you want to buy some games and you want to do it on GOG, you can support the channel by going to... Is it going to be the next one? Yep, that link, gog.masterhellish.net, and that is an affiliate link where you can support the channel at the same time. Right, before I introduce tonight's guests and we get on with the gameplay, I'll tell you a little bit about my Rotterdam trip. Now, go over to the Discord and check out the thread, because I posted a whole load of pictures on the... in the thread there from my journey, travelling there and all the different things we did. So I went the night before, got to my hotel room, got up early, 9 o'clock, joined everybody up in the town, and we all walked around. We went on the trams, we went up a big tower, had some lunch, did a thing. And then we went to Mini World, and then I was supposed to go and get a burger before going home, and I got a notification on my watch telling me that my train had been cancelled to get home. And so we just happened to be walking past the train station at the time. So I said goodbye to everybody. I said, sorry, I'm going to have to go an hour early. And went in, and I went up to the staff and I was like, oh, train's cancelled. And they were like, yeah, we just found out. And I was like, I just found out. Because I was walking past the station, I was able to get in like as it was all happening. And nobody else had turned up. And they put me on the train before. And they said, well, you can go on the train before, but at the minute, that train's 2 hours late. running. And I was like, all right, okay, so I've got to sit around for 2 hours waiting for a train that probably is going to get cancelled. And obviously, eventually I got home, but it was a pain in the backside. And it was also a pain on this side. It was also a pain in the head because I was hanging out under a big metal beam and I had my hat on and I couldn't see that there was a beam above me. And when I stood up into the beam and banged my head really hard. So yeah, basically, journey there, brilliant. Time with friends, brilliant. Cut short by an hour, didn't get a burger and had a terrible journey home. So... But, right, this is the important thing. You all need to go over to my second channel, the Variety channel, right? There's a link at the bottom of my website and at the bottom of my channel page and on my link tree, right? Go to the Variety channel and get subscribed because I'm posting a few shorts, one from each part of the day. So the trip there, the different bits, and then the bit on the way about the journey back. So the first one's been posted yesterday. I didn't get a chance to post one today. So every day or every few days, I'm going to post another part of the journey as a short on the Variety channel. Go get subscribed. Go and enjoy it. Hello, OpenTTD players.
Hello.
God,
Hello.
I can't believe the live stream has been going on for
Nearly half an hour.
nearly half an hour. We haven't actually unpaused just yet, but most of that is due to unforeseen circumstances, which we've got to work around for. So thank you very much for bearing with us, everybody. And thank you very much to Stryber Fox and Rastus Gamer for joining me tonight. Both of these two have joined me in Season 12, Part 2 before, and they're coming back in to take on the world. So, should we talk about what we're doing and how we're doing it as we start, shall we?
Is it on purpose you have this called overlay on?
Yes. We've started doing this now on these on the streams where people are joining. And this isn't the Discord overlay. This is something that looks like Discord overlay. It's special for streaming. And it's because whenever I did one of these streams or a video like it, there was always somebody that commented saying, oh, it's nice to hear people. We don't know who is who, though. And this, it puts a little green thing around your name so people know who is who. So then when they hear you speaking, they'll know, it's Rastus Gaming. He sounds like a cool person. He does fun things. I'll go have a look at his YouTube channel.
Neat. Yeah.
Stryber Fox, you don't have a YouTube channel, do you?
Very small. I mean, they could have 5 subscribers, but
In any case, I think we should unpause the game and get started. Let's get started, shall we? Oh dear, right. Oh no, because I restarted OBS, the spy cam's broken. It's okay, I can fix that very easily. I had this fixed before the stream. You have to tell OBS which OpenTTD it is you're talking to. There we go, we're back. There we are. Right. Aggie says you're allowed to... Yeah. Right, so yeah, I am going to go through the NDA properly, so we'll sort... Oh, we've got a train that's lost already. I think it's probably just lost because it went to... Oh, it's gone. That's a fast little train, that is. Oh, it's no longer lost. By the time I could try and figure out what was going on, it's no longer lost. We've got ships with invalid orders. All right, so we're going to... oh, there we are. Yes, what Brandon says. Yeah. So I'm going to double check everything about what I can and can't say, and I'll put everything that I can say in a nice short on the Variety channel. Yeah, we've got all sorts of terrible pop-up messages happening. We've got trains that can't find a route. That is actually... I think that's in your coal network, Rastus, isn't it? Train number 51. Is that yours? I can't tell because there's just been so much building.
I haven't seen the message.
check the signs list. 27.
The signs list. I probably need to turn signs back on. Oh no, that's Bromford Way Mines.
You say station with 27,000 goods.
That is probably a thing, yeah. No, it's all right. I'm just waiting for the information to be emailed to me, and then I'm going to go through it just to check everything. Right, what's going to happen? Just checking everything. Right, train 224 is lost because it's travelling a bajillion miles an hour. That's probably it. This place doesn't accept goods anymore. Ooh, that sounds like it could be a problem. Except I don't think we're not delivering goods there, so that's not a problem. Oh dear. Okay. I'm a bit flustered after all the technical issues at the beginning of the stream now. And what's worse is, between now and Monday night stream, I've got basically zero work time because we've got extra family time scheduled. So we'll have to just maybe wing it for workers and resources as well. Right, who's putting stuff in depots here? Down train 1136.
Changing them to mail trains.
Mail
Refitting
trains? Oh, okay. Right, okay. There seems to be there's a train 129 is lost. Let's see what that was that. I think it is actually lost. It shouldn't be though. Because it can get in that other platform, I think. So why was it silly and it went the wrong way in the first place? Was it to get to the depot? Surely it wasn't so that it could go to the depot. How long's that? That's 8, 9, 10... Oh! Well, no. Oh, on the way out of the station, it's going to be able to see that depot. There we go. I'll get rid of the depot. I fixed something! There we go. I fixed something. Just as a reminder, folks, we have got a giveaway going on at the moment for The Way. It's a PC Steam code. Yeah. You might have to go pick your daughter up from London. She's on the way back. Accidentally ended up on the other side of the country. Oh my goodness. Sounds like a bit of a pain. Alright, we've got the Fox Coast Flyer. Oh, you're dealing with that, Fox. Oh, yeah, that's fine, isn't it?
That's mine.
Right, yeah. I've got a Metro that's having problems. I think it's just because it's busy. Let's have a look. It seems alright. Where does that tunnel go? That is a humongous tunnel. It start. Oh, that's weird. Why did somebody put that sort of signal there? Well, that surely is an issue. What on earth? I just think they didn't mean to put a signal there. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but we need to turn one of these trains round. I don't know whose Metro this was, but it's definitely broken. Double the tunnel? I don't think the trains are actually meant to be going down there or not. I'm not sure. Also, the train's underground now, so I don't really have a good way of clicking on it. Unlike in Locomotion, where you can actually go into full underground mode. It should come out here, I think. Let's just stare at it and will it to exist. Oh, we've got more trains that are lost. Oh, is it that tunnel? I don't know. Was it that tunnel? Or is that a different train? I think that's a different train. Oh, I just saw it here. There it is. Oh my goodness. This network is so much more broken than I thought it was. I'm going to have to do a lot of fixing tonight. Hold up. Right. Have we got a things Hellish has fixed counter? Yes. Okay, so that's at 1. Right, the train has come out the bottom. And it's gone. Right, now, let's remove all of these signals quickly. So if we remove that signal, and we remove this signal, then that means that this train that will be on 0 reliability, full of, oh my goodness, 1,200 passengers have been stuck at this station ever since that train went in.
Which one?
Metro train 998. The SGCR Metro, whoever's responsible for that. Reserve track in the tunnel. Yeah, that seems a bit weird. Let's just blow that up. Can I blow the tunnel up? Yeah, there's a train in the way. Wow! That is well spotted. There's the train there. We would have had a train crash. Oh, we definitely need to have a poll. Let's do a poll. Train crash? I mean, I just narrowly avoided one.
Getting rid of some evil fish.
Yep.
Did someone...
See, I don't know how many trains are going to that. Oh, there's 3 trains that... Oh, I see what they've done now. So they're sending 3 trains to this station, but they've made 3 separate platforms and done 3 massively long tunnels to get there. Each one should be on its own segment with a signal facing outwards and no other signals. Like this one, I think. Right, that one, and we're missing one here, I think. So let's do metro, signal, there. Right? Now, I don't know if there's still a train in that tunnel. Nope, there isn't. Let's put that back.
New viewer plus subscriber. Fantastic.
Fantastic. I'll check that out in a second. I think if there was a train, it has gone now. So I should be completely fine just to hook this up. I'm not seeing a path reservation. Now I'm seeing a path reservation. And that path is reserved all the way to here. Can you see that? Might be quite difficult to see. But this bit here is slightly darker than this bit here. Alright, that's weird. Oh, hang on. That viewer plus subscriber was a brand new viewer plus subscriber. Very important that. Tactical Sam, thank you very much for being our newest viewer plus subscriber. Welcome to the team. Remember, you can ask on Discord for your special role, and myself or one of the moderators will give it to you so you have access to extra things. At the moment, and this is a bit of a public service announcement, at the moment, the viewer plus videos on the website are not available. We did some updates to the website, and there are 2 sections of the website which need to still be updated. The viewer plus videos is one of them, although I have a workaround planned if there's no update coming soon. And the donation page is one of them, and I think I have a workaround for that if that's not going to get fixed soon. Both things are listed on the homepage of the website, so if you want to see that, there's more information there. But thank you very much for another brand new Viewer Plus subscriber. And if anybody's confused about what Viewer Plus is, like, it's kind of like a Twitch sub or a YouTube channel membership. It's kind of my own Patreon, but it's not Patreon. Wait, hang on a minute. I get access to special access on the Discord. Yeah, Viewer Plus subscribers get special access on the Discord. You just, I think what did we say on the website? We give you instructions about how to do it. I'm going to go to my website now, and I'm going to see if I can find, where does it say? Blah, blah, blah. Discord. Right, what does it tell you to do? Join the Discord and ask an @crew Discord mod for the Viewer Plus role. Yeah, just ping the mods. There is also a Minecraft server. Yeah, yes, I'm sure they're aware of some of the benefits of becoming a Viewer Plus subscriber. Okay, that's another thing that I fixed already. That's 2 things. Right, what's wrong with this now? This can't find a path to continue. I'm pretty sure a lot of these paths that it can't find are old messages from when it was just stuck in a traffic jam. So we'll get rid of that. You made a post in Viewer Plus because the videos didn't work, and now you know why. When did you make that post? Was it recently? Oh, yes. Yes. So if you look at the homepage of the website, it gives a list of any known issues on the website and the reasons. Yeah, I just thought it was special treatment on community games. Oh, so you subscribe to Viewer Plus and you don't know all the benefits? Whoa! Well, you know what we need to do. Now I've fixed 2 things. We need to have a quick look at all the benefits so everybody knows, right? Oh, in fact, actually, they're listed here, aren't they? So, you Twitch subscribers, just you know, they get a few twitchy things. But both Viewer Plus and YouTube channel members both get bonus videos, roughly one a month. They also get photos and status updates, roughly one a week. Sometimes we miss one. And on YouTube, you get a couple of badges and emotes. And on Viewer Plus, you get exclusive access to some game servers. There's Discord channels. You get Hellish points when I stream, bonus Hellish points, because everybody gets Hellish points who has a website account. There's a thank you listing on the homepage of the website, and there's a chance for your name to be added to the game, and we're going to be doing 2 or 3 of them. Yeah. No, I just like your videos. I thought you deserve the money. Thank you very much. Oh, that is much appreciated. Let's just have a look. Well, that may be the case. I will just say quickly, right? And I've said this before, and every now and again I do say it, but if you're having to choose between that book that you want or whether you're going to go and see the new Spider-Man film and supporting me, go do that thing for you, right? But if after that you have the financial availability to support me, then sure, it's much appreciated, and thank you to everybody who does. Right, another train's lost. Let's go check this one out. This train I don't think is lost. I think it thinks it's lost. Oh, it's part of the Mega Metro. Oh, no. Not the Mega... Oh, the Mega Metro's back, everybody. Yeah. You can't get Viewer Plus gift to work on the store page. You made a post... What's wrong with it?
It just says add to car and then cart and then nothing happens. I cannot get into my cart.
Okay. Well, yeah. If you've logged a help thing, then we'll check that out and make sure it works. Yeah, this metro train is well and truly lost. How it got lost, I'm not sure, but it's trying to get to Feddingtown, which is up here. And I don't understand how it can't... Oh. Yeah, I think it went to one of these depots by mistake at the junction. And then got lost. So that one is going to work its way back. In fact, it's already found its way back. But to stop that problem from happening again, we're going to take those depots out. These ones are fine because they're far enough away from the junction that they're not going to cause a problem, right? And down here we've got some actual depots. Again, these ones are too close to the main line. They could cause the problem. That one is after the junction, so that one's fine. It's wonky as anything, though. Unnecessarily wonky. Let me change that game setting back. By the way, folks, if you haven't changed this advanced game option yet, consider it. So, there is a thing for automatically removing signals during rail construction. Turn that on, and when you put a piece of track in, it will just remove the signal that was in the way. Some people are like, yeah, so what? And other people are like, what? Right, I think any other depots on that network look fine because they're far enough away from a junction or they're a mainline proper depot. Yeah, there we go. So they will no longer get lost on that line due to incorrect servicing. So you know what? That's 3 things I fixed. I need to... Oh, I've run out of drink. I had a half portion of Wraith in here after dinner. That's gone. That went quick. So I probably ought to get some water. We'll do that in a little bit. Your pocket money went up, so you spent it all on memberships. Well, I do appreciate the support. It makes the difference. Right, wait, can't find a path to continue. Probably just because the path ahead is busy. Yeah, it's just busy. For now, it's just busy. I'm probably going to ignore it for the most part. Although, it seems that these depots are a big slowdown because they're forced depots and they're not double. So if I can make them double depots, I will. Let's see. Even if they're... What is this metro? No. This is not metro. This is normal railway, I think. So we'll put a depot in there. This corner is a tight corner that you probably shouldn't do, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's okay. There we go. So that will kind of pretty much double the throughput there. And then down here we've got a similar problem. I don't know if there's any more depots. Yeah, there's another depot there. So we need to wait for that train to get out of the way, and then we'll put this depot in. And we also need another signal there. Ugh, we've still got the old semaphore signals. I think I can press control to change it. No, it doesn't rotate through that sort. Let's remove it and re-add it quickly before a train crashes into it.
Oh, did you forget the train crash counter?
That we haven't got a. Well,
Oh, my
actually,
bad. I said.
I'm not sure how many train crashes. We have got a train crash counter for season 12, but I'm not sure if it's definitely been done on any recent crashes we've had. It says 15. And if that's wrong, I blame the moderators. Okay. So what I've done is I've updated all of these depots so that the trains will now flow in and out the depots much quicker, much easier. And if a train can't get out properly because it's stuck waiting down the line, the other ones can still get in. So they'll act as a buffer and clear the line out better. So whilst this particular segment of track might have maybe too many trains or maybe too tight corners, I've definitely given it the breathing space it needs. So I'm going to call that fixed as well. There we go. Right. Fran the Man says, I need my pocket money to this week to buy my train tickets to York. Yeah, I recently got my train tickets. Right, I presume that one's you, Stryber Fox. Train 224. Is that your network?
No.
No, it's not. But I did just see a bridge, and we don't want bridges. In fact, this whole vac tube network has bridges, so I'm going to fix that.
I did not make it.
No, I thought it was yours just because of the geographics. Like the relative location in the world. Oh, there's a bit of a kink there, so I'll stop it. Right, so these 3 bridges need replacing with tunnels. Okay. Now, I can't put a bridge in there because it's too close. I mean a tunnel, sorry. Oh, vac tube construction would also help. There we go. So let's move that tube down. That allows me to go down under here and down there. And we can put the tunnel in. And we'll come back to the rest of it in a minute. Then this diagonal here we can fix down to there. Just to make sure that we haven't got any unnecessary extra kinking. Remember, kinking your tracks is fine, but unnecessary kinking you want to try and reduce. And then this line needs to move down 1 so that we've got room for a tunnel up here. There we go. Remember, going up and down in these vac tube trains just doesn't slow them down. They've just got the power to just absolutely mince the acceleration through whatever. Which means that tunnel's fine. And I think I just need a few signals. And that junction has now been converted. We can let this vac train... That was a misclick. Let that vac train through. Let that vac train through. And down here, let that one through as well. What are you doing? Turn around. There we go. I fixed the junction. Ta-da! Let's see, what else we got going on? Yeah. Right. What do you mean 474? 474 what? One more gap? Oh yes, of course. There's this gap over there. Right. So that means they're not going to slow down going through here now. They're just going to zoom through. We have got these bridges over the water, but we can't change them. And because they're going to slow down for this bridge, I'll leave that bridge anyway. Right, we're going to have a bunch of trains saying they're lost now because of what I just did. This train needs to turn around. There we go. Oh, I did miss some extra signals there. There we go. Now we're all right. Belated good evening. Don't worry, we had a belated start to the stream as well. Right, so that's that done. What else have we got going on tonight? Actually, let's take a second. Striver Fox, we know what you were working on because we saw it earlier. Rastus Gaming, what have you been doing so far?
I'm almost giving up on my coal mines.
Oh, I remember your coal mines are somewhere in the kind of northish area.
Yeah,
oh no, that's a woods network I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
But it's still around there, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh,
Top
I know
right
this
corner.
one. I know this one. Right.
Yeah, that's the woods. Now you just go a little to the right and down.
Yeah.
You're there.
Yeah. So this particular network here, it's not that it's a bad network. That's not the problem, right? The problem here is just you've got so much stuff going down a single track line. It's almost impossible, right?
The coal mine I started with is almost... It's only at 351 tons of coal because there's still 5,000 coal waiting at the transfer station.
Yeah, you got 44% transported from that particular industry. If you look at the cargo graph, you can see that it was kind of rising, but it's kind of hit some sort of natural peak, hitting some natural top. And you know whether you're doing good on these graphs because if the dotted line is very, very close and following the solid line, you're doing good. If not, then it's having some sort of problem. Chat says vacuum tube is the answer. Updating the entire thing to vac. You know what? It could work. It could solve your problem. In fact, you wouldn't necessarily have to do the whole thing to vac, just the main station to the other main station.
Oh, yeah.
We need to double check that you can coal vac. I said that wrong. I said that almost completely backwards. We need to double check that you can vac coal. So new vehicles. There is a universal cargo wagon. You can do everything but passengers. So yeah, what I would do if I was you is I would, if you haven't already, or for the benefit of the viewers down there, I would click the destination station because it's the one place that all of those trains on that line are linked together with. You can see you've got 30 trains there all going round and round. You could either just directly send them to depot, or you could change their shared orders so it's drop off at the station, go into a certain depot and stop. So are you going to do that? Are you going to update it to VAC? What do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I wonder if I can just do it in the... Yeah, I will look at it.
Yeah, it could potentially solve your problems, but obviously you've got to get rid of those trains first. Right, we've had plane crashes, which we can't really do anything about. Well, that's technically not true. We could get, I think, the smaller airport. I'm not 100% sure, but there we go. Oh, Jamal's here. So it was Jamal who said it. Pizza guy, it was good to meet you the other day. It was good to meet you the other day. It was good to see everybody I saw on that day, but that was the first time I managed to bump into Jamal. Right. Good evening. Yeah. Back to the beginning. Oh, you've got about half an hour to skip, Laurel, because we had some technical issues. I mean, it's still not fixed. I've got a workaround in place. Right. Thinking of talking of fixing, how many things can I fix from now? Let's have a look. I really need a drink. Tell you what, chat. I'm going to go grab some water. We're not going to go and be right back. I'm just going to grab some water. Shout out in the chat what things you think I should check and see what is and isn't working. I'll be back in just a couple of seconds. Right then. Look what I've got here. Da, na, na, na. Na, 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 na. Master Hellish channel. Not sponsored by Poppets. Oh, we had our first
It
sponsorship
will
video.
be eventually.
Yeah. By the way, I don't know if we actually did that scene today. These are my most recent videos. We've got another video in theory coming on Monday and then maybe Wednesday or Friday. We'll see. This one here is a really popular video that people are loving at the moment. And this one was a very interesting game done in a very interesting way. And it was also had a sponsored segment, the first one on the channel. So feel free to check that out. Maybe even wishlist the game and potentially see whether you think you would like it yourself. Right. Why are all these messages about trains? Have you changed something? Yes. So we did an event at the weekend where one of the things we did before we started the event was we reset the game to default settings. So all of the things that all the problems that I've hidden, are now shown. Yeah, generational wealth was interesting. Generational wealth is the name of the thumbnail, the thing that I put up there. The name of the game is Family Office Simulator. Right, this train can't find a path to continue. It's one of your trains. What are you doing with it, Russell Scam? Oh, it's just because it's queuing. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Let's ignore that one. Right, this train's lost. Let's go find out why this one's lost. Oh, I think this is one that Striber Fox is working on, maybe. Striber Fox, are you working on the Kenninghead stuff?
Nope.
Oh. Not sure why that train thought it was lost then. In fact, quite a few of them seem they're lost on that line, I think. Oh no, that's a different line. What? Why huffing? Where are you going? Is that? Oh my goodness! A lot of these trains are really getting very lost, and it's very confusing. It's still trying to get to Huffingly Woods. Nah, it's on the wrong line. How did it get on the wrong line? Yeah, that's it, but your thumbnail is better. I think it's on the wrong line. Why is it going round on this loop? Oh, it's not lost anymore. There we go, it's going back now. Do you know what it might have been? This is one of the trains that goes through the junction that I think I modified. Oh, we got more junctions with bridges. Oh, this is a bigger junction, and there's more room to actually modify it. I'm going to do this one. Yeah, I find, Brandon, that I'm not going to block the trains from coming in this time. I'm just going to wing it. Because nothing ever goes wrong then, right? I find a lot of the time where a train is that lost, it is often because of like a misclone. And often because you've tried to clone them just by cloning, but you've accidentally actually cloned them with shared orders. Then you change the new train's orders to the ones you want it to be, like you would when you clone, and that also changes the old train. Well, that junction was quicker to fix. It's because there was the gaps to be able to just do it straight away. Yes. When your Cold War mod is ready, you'll be getting the first test flight. For what? We definitely need to demolish some things. Right, we've got trains with no paths to continue. I think this one's just busy. Let's have a look. Yeah, this one is just busy. Again, I think the only answer here is change it to vac tube. So we're going to tell these trains. I'm going to say, before you come into that station, go to this depot. When you go to that depot, stop. So slowly, all of these trains should stop. Signals on the modified junction. Shouldn't need them because all I did was take out the bridges and add the tunnels, because there was spacing already for it there. Train 400 can't find a path. Okay, hang on. We'll drop a viewport here, and then we'll go to train 400. What's train 400 up to? Oh, it's this one. Yeah, this is a strange station. I think the only problem is that like they end up queuing for a long time because this train's on full load. And I don't think it should be on full load because you end up with too many trains just sat here waiting. But you destroyed some tracks with signals preparing terrain for the tunnels. Okay, so there might be a small section without signal, but they're vac trains hurtling along the track at 3 million mile an hour. We're not going to have too much of a problem there.
That's quite fast.
Oh no! Press the wrong
They're
button
the fastest
on
trains
the
in the
viewport.
game, I think.
I think they are the fastest trains in the game. Yes.
Unless someone mods a, I don't know, a fictional locomotive that goes at Mach 10.
Yeah.
Actually, how fast is Mach 10 in
I wonder if there's a modifier in the base thingy. I need another version of the game. Hang on, let's see if the stream crashes when I run 3 versions of OpenTTD.
Oh wait,
OpenTTD run. Okay.
Mach 10 is the 12,250 kilometers per hour.
Yeah. I was making up the numbers when I was talking about it. I was being artistic with the words, shall we say? If we go into online content and we type in base, there is the base cost mod, which I've got, but there's no README apparently. So I'm going to go into new game, GRF setting. No, wait, it's a script, isn't it? Game script. Change it to base cost mods. Why is it not showing? I don't think the base cost mods has been sorted out for version 15. That would not be great.
I mean, it worked for me when I tried it. There's a 15.3.
Yeah, base costs. Yeah, I've already got it in. Version 5 of the mod. And then if I do a new game and check the game script settings and swap to it, it's not listed unless it's got a different name. Because sometimes the mod's name in the list of scripts is different to the online content page. I'm not seeing it. That's weird. It's just not in there. I'm going to set it to none. Oh well, never mind. I wanted to test to see if you could change like speeds of trains as well as just costs. Or whether it had any other features like that. I doubt it, but oh well. Right, these trains are slowly working their way through here. That one is at 57% reliability, so it's not doing great. But we're getting close to the point where we can start upgrading this now. So let's work on that, shall we? So vacuum tube, we will upgrade this and this. And we can't upgrade this section yet, so we'll do that last. There we go. Right, new vehicles. We want to get an engine. And the engine wants to be able to carry that thing. You just came here. What's the goal? I'm here, and every week that we do this live stream, I'm here with 2 other people. So tonight I'm with Striber Fox and Rastus Gaming. And between me and everybody who's joining the streams, we are just trying to do as much as possible. Connect as many things, this, that, and the other. Friendman says, I'll give you a plus sub if we get 100 likes in the stream. I don't think VO plus gifting is available at the moment, Friendman, on the store. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. Just trying to do as much as possible and just enjoy it together. And we've got the download available on the website for Connect the World. And Connect the World can basically mean whatever you want it to mean. There we are, the trans cargo. That's what we need. What am I shifting? Iron ore. Right. How long's the trains? Length 10, I think. Yes. Hello there. Hello. 9.2, 9.5, 9.9. There we go. So we can give it the same order as one of these trains. And we can get like 5 or 6 of them going. But they won't be able to go yet because there's stuff in the way. And we're going to convert the station and the outline all the way down to here. Now, where's the last train? Oh my goodness, the last train's still going round. Oh, that's painful. You can't have 2 different styles of track on the same tile. So...
just for info, a single tube track just got it down from 5,000 tons of coal to 2,000.
Oh, you've doubled the track up, have you?
I just added a single tube track to the existing line, and it is just whisking the coal away.
Let's have a look. Where are we? So your coal system is around... Let's see, that's the wood one, isn't it? So if we go a little bit further down this way...
There. Stop.
Yeah. So you've added a second track there going south, I think.
No, yeah, that one.
Oh, you've got a vac train shuttling backwards and forwards.
Yeah. And now there's almost no coal to get.
Oh, you're sending it to a different power station.
Yeah, but a single one just cleared out the station.
Yeah, a single vac train. And it's already made 500,000 so far. That one vac train.
Yeah, I made 2 just, to be safe.
Oh, you've got 2 going. Oh, you've got a giant passing place. Okay, fair enough.
But
Evening,
right.
currently watching from work. Well, I hope you're allowed to do that. Yes. Right, how many trains have we got in this depot now? Quite a few. Still got a few trains going the wrong way. What I might do is move this depot. No, I can't move the depot. We'll come back to this in a second. Let's see what's going on with this train. What's this train doing? Oh, it's part of your network. Okay, so that's under review and change anyway. We've got trains waiting in the depot. That's fine. Ah, train 808's having some problems. But again, I think that's an... Oh my goodness, that's a really long metro line. How many people are on that train? Nearly 5,000 people on one train. Oh, it's that mega metro that I added. Why are they lost? I don't think it is actually lost. It's fine now. Okay, we've got more trains in your network reporting. That's to be expected at the moment. This train can't follow. That's more on your... Okay. Pretty much all the notifications are the trains on your coal line and the trains on my iron ore line. That's now accepting goods. That no longer accepts goods. I don't think that's a problem though, because I think that is a farm. Yes, it is.
I think it's due to there's no longer that much coal there due to the tube train. So I
You
should
secretly
probably
love our
restart the trains.
Mega Metro. I do love the Mega Metro. Oh, we've got a train here that can't find a space to continue, but now it can. I think it was just queuing in the bi-directional goods network. I'm not seeing any issues, so that's fine. Okay, they're waiting, that's waiting, that's waiting. How are these trains doing? Okay, the last trains are now leaving, so I'll be able to convert things now. I just need to be careful that I don't convert too much. Oh, there's the back of that train. There we are. Yeah. Yeah, 5,000 people on one train. Daughter has got from Euston to Paddington. Train home-ish in 30 minutes. Only got to drive 30 minutes to get her. To rather than 2.5 hours. I know. Trains and riding on them can be a massive pain. I'll put more details in the short that I'll put up on the Variety channel.
Trains in Estonia are very reliable, like them.
Yeah, it's weird. Wherever I go, I seem to have bad luck with the trains. Even the Eurostar is usually apparently quite good, but I've had problems. But one of the issues that we had was because in Belgium, on the way back, there was an intruder on the platform. So the Eurostar is not like normal trains. You don't have just a platform and a platform and a platform, and you go through the ticket booth and then you're in. Because it's an international train, there's like bag scanning security and passport control, and then you go into a section of the station which has got a big wall between it and the rest of the train station. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, I was just trying to think about Rotterdam, but they do it weirdly because there's one platform where the Eurostar's train come to, but part of that platform you can get to just by walking up to the platform edge, and part of it you have to go through security, and what they do is they stop the train further along the platform or shorter along the platform, depending on whether that Eurostar train is going all the way to the UK or not, because obviously if it's just within Europe, then it can go from, the Netherlands to Belgium and back, and they don't care about passports, right? But yeah, somebody has somehow got onto the platform in Brussels, which delayed us even longer than we were already delayed. I don't know how much it delayed us. It was ridiculous. I was already pretty tired by that point. No. What on earth is happening with this train? Oh, we're getting close now. This is if I was in single player now, I'd just be tapping the fast forward button a little bit. Just to get the train in the depot. Right, I'm just checking this. That's all been updated. Yeah. At least you've got a national operator. Who? What? Who are you talking to? Oh, you were talking about somebody else in chat. Right, there we go. So now the VAC trains can come out. I can get rid of all of these trains in this depot and convert that final depot as well. And hopefully these VAC trains will come out and they'll unload. They'll load, sorry. Oh no, I told them to stop in the depot. There we go. So now they'll start loading here. And there is 11,000 tons of iron ore with a poor rating. But don't worry, it's going to load at 100% and absolutely probably accelerate relatively quickly. Oh no, that is some slow acceleration. That is not even going to go up to top speed. This ship's lost. I'll look at that in a minute.
Well, that's me.
Oh no, maybe it did get up to top speed. It's you. You're doing what now?
Building a what is that?
Oh, all right,
Bridge.
okay.
Water bridge.
Yeah, you're making a vac dip. So this is something that I talked about recently in a live stream. The reason why you do this is because vacuum tubes can't use bridges, right? So you can't bridge over the water, the lake. I mean, you can do, but it slows the train down ridiculously, right? Then what you can do is use a lock and get the ship to go over. But so the ship doesn't have to use 2 locks and do a double over, you lower the height of the vac tube. Or you could do a tunnel at that point. So instead of this being a water bridge, you could just put land between those 2 locks and put a canal across, and then the vac tube can go under as a tunnel. I personally visually preferred this, but I guess it's personal preference. Eh?
I mean, everyone plays differently.
Yep, everybody plays different, and you know what? That's completely fine. If you play OpenTTD a different way to other people, you might, if they ask, "Oh, how's this going?" or "How can I make that better?" you might be able to say something. But as a general rule, you've got to remember that people can play the game their own way. I mean, I even have a variety of different ways that I play the game. Sometimes I try and make things that look more realistic. Sometimes I try and get closer to more efficient stuff. And sometimes I like to experiment and try different things, and I don't care about efficiency or necessarily the looks. Sometimes I like to do silly things just for fun. We've
That's
all got
also
the different
often when you
styles.
find out stuff.
Sorry?
That's also often when you're just messing around. Is often when you actually find a better way to do stuff. Because
Yeah,
you just...
that can be a good way. Look at these vacuum trains. Like we've nearly completely cleared all of this iron ore. The ratings are going up like a rocket. Now, unfortunately, we don't have graphs for station movageness. But what we can do is we can look at the amount of iron ore that's been delivered to this industry. So if you look at the cargo graph and look at the delivered amount of iron ore, you can see that it was up and down, and then it dropped dramatically. That's probably when, I did the changes. But now it's shooting up, and it's shooting up higher than it was before. Hellish, the thought of someone else playing like me scares me. Well, I will tell you, out there are a number of people in a number of communities that think that everybody should play OpenTTD the way that they do if they want to be considered good at the game. And I disagree with that. I think you can be good at your way of playing the game, right? So the way that I play OpenTTD, I call it the traditional way, right? Where you're not necessarily striving for peak, perfect everything. You're not necessarily making it super realistic. You're not necessarily just doing logic. What's going on?
Oh, Mr. Fox, you got discovered?
Oh, there was a company,
Silly.
a bribe. You were bribing, weren't you? Yeah.
Digging through the land there. That happened.
So yeah, and there are certain communities that play in a certain way where they tend to strive for one of those things much more than all the others. And that oh my goodness, so much steel is being produced here now that these trains can't cope. Well, I have fixed these ones. I fixed this station, no problem at all. In fact, I might even have made one train too many. No, actually, I think I've got about the right amount of trains. So I fixed that one. Why has this train got terrible profit? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's going backwards. Oh, it's doing a transfer service. Okay, so this is what I call a lost leader. So even though it's not a terrible line, it's not the best line, right? So it's doing a journey that's not very far, it's probably got... I mean, there's too many trains on this line. You don't need 3 doing that short journey. How many was going to that station? Yeah, you don't need 3 trains doing that. 1.5 would be enough. Especially with Metro, the capacities are massive. There we are. That is actually something that I fixed. But these trains are doing a transfer. You don't get as much. And then these aircraft are the things that are making the money, right? So these aircraft have made 5 million and 7 million for transferring the things that are getting sent over there. Is it going to let me do it? Oh, there. Things I've fixed 8. Yes. What was the question, Kevin? Since when have you left the train station jail? Yeah, so when you are in the waiting room at Rotterdam for the Eurostar, it's on the 2nd story, but the windows kind of look over the rest of the station and the foyer and stuff. So Kevin came into the station with a couple of other people, and they looked up and they could see me in the waiting room. He took a photo. It looks like I'm in jail. And then, of course, my daughter said it because I told her that's what you said. And then my son thinks it's actually a picture of me in jail. So he keeps telling everybody I was in jail in the picture. But he doesn't even know what jail is.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, dear.
I love it.
Kids and their language and the way that things happen like that is just crazy sometimes. Right then, we've got some bridges here, but we kind of... Oh, that's the metro going over the back, so that's fine. We haven't had many more pop-ups recently of issues, which is a good start. Let's now have a look at some stations and see... Oh, my goodness. What is going on here? There's over 2,500 tons of grain waiting at this bus stop thing. I think that can just be solved by adding more. Yeah, I mean, we've got the capacity. Will it solve the issue completely? I don't think so. Will it...
Hellish,
Yes?
check your signs list. There's something called 27,000 goods.
Okay, sign list. 27,000 goods. Oh, that's weird. So why wasn't that showing up on my station list even higher? Oh, because I had it sorted by name. There we go. That one's top of the list now. Yeah.
It probably will need more than 5 trains, which I added, which probably didn't seem enough.
I mean, the problem is that if we add too many trains, it's just going to become a belt of trains.
Clogged.
Yeah, it's just get clogged. So sometimes just you can do that. You can add trains to a line, and it will help improve the situation, but only up to the maximum throughput value of that line. And then after that, it will just get worse because they get clogged. Because as they get clogged, they can't move as quickly. If they can't move as quickly, they take longer to get to their destination. If they take too long, they actually start breaking down more often. And if they start breaking down more often, you're on this kind of spiral where it takes even longer, and then hardly anything moves because everything's constantly broken down, and then hardly anything moves because everything's constantly broken down. But in this case, there's no problem at the other end. Well, you could potentially put another platform there, but I think the only thing you could really maybe do here is vac it.
Well, the first thing is not my line, so
Yeah.
I have no idea who built that door.
There's another train reporting themselves as lost on this segment of track. Is it something to do with the way they're coming out of these depots? I think it might be. Looks like you need to double up the line. I mean, the solution at the moment is convert to vacuum, right? This airport here has 7 million litres of oil. That one's got quite a lot of oil. I don't know if we can upgrade these aircraft. Let's have a look. aircraft, what have we got? So we've got random aircraft number 1. That one's nearly gone. Inconspicuous plane, apparently. That's a bit weird. What's going on? Let's have a look at these aircraft. So we've got 21 aircraft, and not one of them has been updated. Why haven't they been updated? They're all really old.
Okay, the second... No, it's not. Fuck. Sorry. Language.
Yeah. Every single one of these aeroplanes, are too old. It's the same group here. What's wrong with them? Yeah, oh, I bet it's because the new aircraft. Oh, who's been caught out?
Sorry.
Striber Fox, was that you again?
Yeah.
Oh dear, dear, dear. Right. Yes, chat. I think chat's got it. Does the new aircraft support carrying the correct cargo? And I think the answer to that is going to be no. So let's look down the list here. Oh no! What happened here?
That's me.
Oh dear. There we go, everybody. There's been a season 12 train crash.
I forgot to stop them while messing with the tracks.
69% of you were
Yippee!
indeed
We won.
correct. Oh, what was you trying to do here? Was you trying to get rid of the bridges or something?
No. I was expanding from one track with 2 trains to 2 tracks, and then in my silliness, I just removed the signs without stopping the trains. So they just ran each other.
Yeah. What says, I walked into a train crash when I joined the stream. That's a start. Yes, it is indeed. Well, at the end of that year, the company now has 129 billion. What was we looking at? Oh, it was those aircraft. Right. So, available aircraft. I think I know how I'm going to resolve this, but let's have a look. If we go down the list and we have a look here. Oh, there's actually a newer aircraft out, but it carries a lot less. So this says it is refittable to passengers, mail, goods, and valuables, so it can't carry the oil. Ooh, okay. So what can carry oil? We've got none of the old random aircraft. Right, so there are. Okay, so there's the Airbus A400 MCT. That's a small aeroplane. The Boeing 747 apparently can do it. That can carry.
Oh, the 747 is still available.
Yeah, I'm looking at the available aircraft now. Let's sort by cargo capacity. So the biggest one in tons of is as the Skylift, which is tons of coal. That one's 19. Oh, it's not working properly. Oh, that's reliability. I misclicked. Sorry about that, folks. I misclicked. Yeah, the Boeing 747 is the biggest amount. Right, so what we need to do, we need to go down there, and we're going to do one of the very few uses of groups, and that is replacing a subset of vehicles. So we're going to go to this, not ships, this group of aircraft. We're going to go create group from that list. Then if we go to the aircraft groups, you will see we've got a new group, Group 46. These are the oil aircraft, so we can rename them. Sky Oil. There we are, it's the Sky Oil. And we're going to go manage list, and we're going to do replace vehicles. So this will only replace these ones in this group. Right, so now What? Oh, hang on. It is the Boeing. Or no? What?
What happened?
I'm trying to figure out what vehicles are in use and what vehicles aren't in this list. Oh, there are a couple of different aircraft. So some of these are Airbus A380s, but it thinks they're all 747s or something. What? Yeah, we're hearing a lot of the ship fog calls. If we zoom in, there isn't so many. It... Okay, hang on a second. So can I just do stop replacing, and stop replacing? Start replacing? No? What's this here? Protect this group from global auto replace. What? Who knew that this feature existed? Hey, did you lot know that this feature here existed? I didn't know this existed.
No.
You can click it to protect the group from global auto replace, so you don't have to create a global group apart from this group and then change. Yeah, Jamal's like, what? I know about this. Oh, that's one person. Useful for Heritage Railways. Well, normally I put a Heritage Railway in a group, and then I create a group of everything else and do it on that group.
Well, you learn something every day.
Well, there we go. I didn't know about that at all. Right. We're gonna finish this giveaway soon. So bear with me a second. Here we are. We're going to finish this giveaway soon, and we'll do a second one because Steerpipe Sister got all of those gift subs on YouTube. I think this is broken. Because these, to me, look like a variant of the Airbus A380. No, wait, they do like... Are they Boeings or not? Well, there's two or three different sorts. And I don't know whether that's just graphical or not. So I'm not sure what's happening. I think this is broken. What is that? That's a Boeing 747. Yeah, but they are... So that one is 747. So why isn't it replacing? It should do. It's available. It's all cargo types. Oh, hang on. There's upgrades. Upgrade 747-8, 2012.
Oh, that's 40 years ago. No? How long is that?
What's going on here? Something weird. They don't carry oil, and you're looking at the Sky Oil group. What? They don't carry oil. It says all cargo types, refitable to all cargo types. They do carry oil. That's a Sky Oil. They carry oil. Capacity, litres of oil. I don't get it. I don't get it so much I'm going to end the game giveaway. And the winner of the giveaway is Steerpipe Sister. So Steerpipe Sister did some YouTube channel memberships gifting, so thank you very much for that. And unlocked an extra giveaway, and they just won the first giveaway.
Suspicious.
Well,
Congratulations, sister. You deserve it.
indeed. And you never know,
Yeah,
you might actually win this other giveaway.
He got what he wanted. I mean, she. Is she?
If she wins number 2, then I call foul play.
Yeah, but if there's only like 15 people in the giveaway, the chance is 1 in 15, and that's bound to happen.
True.
At least at some point every year, a couple of times a year, with the amount of giveaways and stuff that we do. It would be weird if it never happened. Which is so counterintuitive. But when you get down to the maths, it happens more often than you think. And if it never happened, with the amount of times that you do stuff, that's when there's something wrong. Anyway, about the 747 and the carry oil troubles, I guess there's something wonky going on. I know, that's what I thought, right? Yeah. Well, I have won 2 or 3 times in a stream before, says Shakespeare Kid. Yeah. But that would have been a stream where there would have been like 15 giveaways and potentially, and like only 10 or so people entering each giveaway. So you got 1 in 15 chance of winning. Anyway, the maths gets wonky at those. Wonky. I do like wonky. I don't know what's going on here. This is definitely wonky. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of them all and get some new ones. New aircraft. Boeing 747 build, and then we're going to give it the same orders as these guys, but without shared orders. And then I'm going to clone it so that there are a good number of them. Send them on their way, and then these ones that are currently going around with the weird broken shared orders, I'm going to delete all of their orders and tell them to go to this hangar, and when they get to that hangar, stop. You want to win the GOG bundle? We're gonna do that giveaway at the end of tonight because it's the last stream of the month, isn't it? And then the next one I think is a Settlers bundle. Got some good bundles coming through on the GOG side of things over the last few months. So, if you want to know, some of these game codes I purchase so that we can give them away, and some of them are gifted by the developers. And I don't always remember exactly which one's which because I've got quite a lot of games in the goodie bag. But I can say a lot of the Swarm Universe gift codes, that was from the developer. A lot of the Microlandia gift codes, they were from the developer. Rail Estate and Last Starship from the developers. So thank you very much to the developers for their continued support of the channel. Right. Yes, so these aircraft should all change around. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. I don't know what the issue was before. But the issue should slowly go away. So let's add that extra viewport in so that we can keep an eye on this. And what's next? Well, down here, we've got way too much oil to be picked up. And it looks like the only issue here is there's just... Oh, hang on a minute. No, they're dropping off oil. Oh, we got a metro picking up oil? No. Well, why are they dropping off oil there? Is it being transferred by other ships? Let's have a look. Shared orders. Oh, no. Oh, no, wait. There. What are this lot doing? They're going to Genfinwell Docks, which is here. And then they're going to Menfinway on Sea. It does look like a transfer point. No, it's not there. There's another transfer. It's a collection hub. Yeah, so if the collection hub is filling up, it's because there's not enough of these ships at the place. So where are they? They're down here. So all I'll do now is I'll go here and add some more. That's 18. Let's make it 25 vehicles instead of 17. There we go. That's that one fixed. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen now. There we go. Got a lot of aircraft waiting in the hangar, but I don't think it's all of them. I will just delete the ones that are in there, though. Oh, where are these guys stored? Oh, apparently, if you tell it to go to the aircraft hangar at an airport with 2 hangars, it can go to either. They are not separate hangars. They count as the same hangar in terms of orders, but they're different physical hangars at the same airport. What? That's a bit weird. Did you two know this?
Nope.
Nope.
So in terms of orders, they're the same hangar. They can go to either one of the 2. But in terms of actual locations, they will be in one or the other, which is really weird. Did chat know that? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that.
We're learning a lot of new stuff today.
Learning too much. Right, I think, yes, that is all of the old aircraft gone. So hopefully when these new aircraft are going backwards and forwards without breaking down and all that sort of good stuff, the airport should empty out. If we need more aircraft, we can easily add them. In fact, it looks like we do actually need a few more. So let's get another 12 or 15. There we go. And that'll be that one sorted out. Yep. That's bitten you in the bum in the past. Oh, has it? You figured the hangars would share inventory. Exactly. It's not consistent, is it? So you'd figure they'd either share inventory and be the same physical, like, hangar in the orders, or there'd be different hangars in the orders and have different inventory. But it turns out that's not the case. Right. Let's see what's going on over here at this train station. We've got too many people at the station. This is one of the stations that's on one of the loops. It's on loop 3, I think. Oh my goodness, is it loop 3? Why have we got such tiny trains? Oh no, hang on, wait a minute. I think I'm getting slightly confused. Yeah, this isn't part of loop 3. This is something completely different. I'm not sure, but I think they just need more trains. What trains visit here already? Let's have a look. Ah, yeah, they've got 16 trains on this loop. I think they just need a few more. Although I'm not sure. So we'll add a few more trains on and we'll leave it. I'm not going to count those fixed. So not light spread stations. They're kind of like spread depots because they're the same depot in the orders. But they're not light spread depots because they are like separate physical locations in some ways. Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Ooh, we've got too much oil over here now. Oh no, wait, this is the place that we're just ditching all the oil out of. Got quite a lot of aircraft circling. That can be a good thing, it can be a bad thing. How can I sign up? I see. Obviously, maybe you read the details in the YouTube live stream. That's a good thing to call out actually. We've got Striber Fox and Rastus Gaming with me tonight, and they signed up using the link to the form in the live stream description on YouTube. And there's a few people in that list. I'm not sure whether we're going to get through. I think everybody on that list has had one go once at least, right? So I think everybody who's signed up so far has had a go, which is nice. And then for the final live stream of season 12, we'll invite everybody back all at the same time, which could potentially be ridiculous. So we'll have to see how that goes. Right, we've got way too much oil here, which is weird because there's a
Hellish,
refinement.
I am curious.
Yes.
On the last, was that the community OpenTTD game or the game with the viewers? The one overloaded at the Sunday? You mentioned you want to do another viewers game eventually. So I don't know if it's true or not.
Another viewers game.
Yeah.
Well, those viewers games was viewers game number 40 and 41. So I'm pretty sure there will be a viewers game number 42 at some point, right? It's a transfer hub and it came afterwards. Okay.
I mean, I just had a little idea since we did, Absolute Vanilla and Absolute Overloaded. I mean, overloaded with mods, of course. What about something like Absolute Complexity or Absolute Difficulty? It sounds wrong.
We do actually have the max hard mode challenge. So I've got a playlist on my channel where I've done various different challenges. Not all in OpenTTD. Some of them are in other games too. And one of those challenges was the max hard mode challenge. We could, in theory, do that for a viewer's game. We could get like all those settings and put them all to the maximum possible difficulty. That is an option of what we could do for a viewer's game, but I think most of the chat are like, oh no. Oh yeah, we're getting can't find path because the right. Rastus Gaming.
Yeah.
Now that you've cleared the backlog at your Bronfing Way mines, you need to reduce the number of trains.
I know, I was just clearing backlog at my goods and woods line as well. So
yeah, we're getting a lot of lost messages because they're all getting clogged up. This train's getting lost. Why is that train lost?
Also, I placed our headquarters. I noticed it wasn't placed yet.
What? Why did you put it in Trunfing Hill City?
That's near my goods line.
No,
So-
no. It's got to go in the middle of Laurel's loops. That's surely. I don't know if chat will agree with me. Surely this is a location for a HQ, surrounded by a loop of vac lines. What's a good start date? I usually start in 1950, said VDocs888 over on Twitch. I would say it depends on what mods you're playing with. If you're playing on with mods that allow you to have earlier vehicles, you could have some earlier vehicles. And if you want to play like from the beginning, kind of maybe the beginning of Maglev, but then add VacTube and hover vehicles, then you could start later. So you say, what's a good start date? A good depends on you and the game that you're playing. So I can't really tell you that, apart from look up the different mods and things. Oh no, we've got something that no longer accepts oil. Except it was never supposed to accept oil. This airport still has oil issues, but that one's now fine. And remember, these planes alternate between the two, so they've got to spread out. Have we still got any aircraft going to this? Sorry?
You said something about naming something in the start that you keep forgetting it.
Yes, we're going to name something after the Viewer Plus subscribers. We've got that giveaway going on as well at the moment, but we'll need to spin the wheel.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you didn't forget it. I know how you at times forget stuff.
Oh, I do indeed. Right then, let's see what we can. Should we find something that we can name? There's so many things in this season that have been named after Viewer Plus subscribers, because this is one of the longest seasons we've had. We have had. You know what? I'm going to go and have a look. Because I am extremely curious. So bear with me, folks. We're going on a little tangent.
Well, here we go. It's tangent time.
So I'm just going to look at some statistics in YouTube Studio and just find out how many videos each of the series in the OpenTTD Let's Play series has got. So I'm going to go into content within my dashboard. I'm going to go to playlists. I'm going to show every playlist with OpenTTD in the title. And I'm going to change it to show all 28 playlists. Wow, 28 different playlists with OpenTTD in the title. So Series 1 has 32 videos. Series 2, 51. Series 3, 46. Series 3.5 was 13. That's where we got to the end of Series 3, and I was like, let's throw some mods in and carry on. Series 4's got 50. Series 5 was 60. That was one of the biggest ones, where we had our first city builder series. That was interesting. Then some of them are a little bit out of order because we started ones live whilst other ones were going. So I'm going to try and jump up. So that was Series 5. Then Series 6 was the UK Quad Challenge series. That's 102 videos. I believe they were all live stream videos as well. Then 7 was 14, 8 was 14, 9 was 22. Those 3 were relatively short live series where I just set myself a bit of an objective, played for a few streams and achieved the objective. Then, after Series 6, 7, 8, and 9, come the recent, relatively big ones. So, Season 10, that was 61, but 61 big streams. That was a fantastic series. Then the last one was a little bit shorter, 36 streams. And Season 11 is also at 36 streams at the moment. So it seems like the kind of average is somewhere in the region of the 30 to 40 mark, with Season 6 being the outlier at 102. Yeah,
We
that's a
lost
lot.
Fox.
That's a lot. Oh, and then there's the viewers games and viewers games highlights. Then that series shouldn't have the word OpenTTD in it. There we go. Just fix something. And actually, today I'm trialing something on YouTube. I have grouped my Let's Plays into a Let's Plays shows series. So shows is something new on YouTube. I don't know if you see it on the standard YouTube interface, but I think if you're watching in a big picture like a TV or something, you get to see shows, channel shows. And what it basically is a special sort of playlist, but you can group the videos into a series within that playlist. So if you go into my OpenTTD Let's Plays show, you will see that there are a certain number of seasons, 12 seasons. And each of those seasons is like the same videos from the main playlists. There we go. Right. Yeah, so there we go. That was my curiosity about how many videos we've had in each video series and live streams. Right, what was I doing? I was checking some oil. Ah, yes. So the oil, I think, is now starting to balance away and get out of those aeroplanes. Where is it? It's over in that lake. Or was it Spiff Lake? That's right. It's in Spiff Lake. Yeah, that amount of oil has greatly reduced now. Also, there's a lot less circling aircraft. So I think... Oh, no, not Close Airport.
We lost Fox on Discord.
Yeah, they said in the chat that they were just coming straight back. They closed it by accident. So added a couple of aircraft in. And I'm going to call that one fixed. Fantastic. That's that. That's 11 things I've fixed now. God, I'm flying along this series. Now, let's find something to name after a viewer plus subscriber. What do you reckon, chat?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What is the maximum sawmill can produce of goods?
I think it's 28,000. Oh, no. Is it 28,000 per tile of industry? I wonder if anybody in chat can remember that there is kind of a maximum that industries can produce. Although suspiciously, there's an oil refinery here, that is creating 28,000 crates of goods. I don't know what that is. Yes. What else we got? Yeah, there's what's that? That's an oil refining. Oil refineries seem to be the biggest ones, but obviously they're relatively easy to do because you just find an oil refinery with loads of oil rigs around it, and you send lots of rigs to one refinery, and then you're like power driving that one refinery from quite a wide area with lots of ships, and that's easy to do compared to laying track or doing road on the land with other industries. But the next one that isn't an oil refinery is that steel mill that I'm having problems with. Let's see how that production's going now. So production has gone up, it's gone up nice and high, and I need to get the steel out. 43% transported. I think it's time to upgrade this one to VAC as well. So before it comes in for a full load, we'll send it to this depot. We'll tell it to stop, and then we'll replace it. Primary industries are
by the way.
Sorry?
Do you want to hear a silly story?
Hang on a second. Primary industries are limited to 256 units of cargo per production cycle, which is 256 ticks. I don't think we're talking about primary industries though, we're talking about producing industries. And I'm pretty sure there's a per tile maximum theoretical size, right? And I think it's per tick per tile or something. So we'd have to double check those statistics. It's something that... Is it Dave? I think David looked into at one point. I think it's something that also maybe DP knows, because I think they've talked about it on the Discord. But Restless, what's up?
You talked about your kid believing you're in jail, right?
Yeah, they were just repeating what my daughter said, but yeah.
Yeah. My mom worked as a teacher at the school I was at as a kid. And when she started there, her colleagues asked me how old she was. And being a kid, I just said 60. And she turned 60 last year. So she was not happy with me when she got home. And she was like, "What did you tell the others?"
Yeah. You got in trouble.
I got in trouble.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, kids are funny. Kids
will say and do weird things. Let's get this upgraded to back tube. I think pretty much every train coming back now is getting close to being sorted. Actually, I don't believe in doing that. Let's get rid of that. There we are. We don't need another depot there. It'll be all right. Right. Extra viewport. No, that's cargo flow legend. Although the cargo flow legend might be useful in being able to lag the game somewhat. Look at that for cargo flow. And of course, when you've got the cargo distribution set to what we've got, it never gets yellow or red. You only get the green or white. Secondary industries, yes, they can distribute cargo to stations for every ticked industry tile. But if you recall, the output is limited to 256 per batch delivered. I think we're talking about like maximum theoretical production, not amounts delivered to stations, which I think is a different thing. What was we doing? I forgot now. Oh, I was doing my yeah, I remember. I'm doing this line here. We need these trains to go to the depot. They're doing all right actually. They the last train's already on its way. So that's the last train. When that train gets in the depot, we know we're good to go. Right. We've got ships that aren't making profit. I think there'll be transfer ships again. This is one of the reasons why I'm not that far. Oh no, it's not a transfer ship. It's actually one of the main ships going out to the oil rigs. Okay, have we got too much? You know, we've got a lot of goods there. I think we might need a few more VAC trains on this line. Where are the depots? Where are the depots? Oh, they're there. Now, clicking on a train, that can be difficult. You have to wait for it to come in the station. Let's just throw a few more in there. Not too many. No, I just put a few. Jamal, don't worry. Just a small batch. It's okay. This steel is backing up badly now because we're still waiting for this train to finish its loop. Hopefully the steel mill doesn't shut down because of terrible service. We're just sat there pumping as much iron ore into this steel mill as possible and not taking anything out of it. That's bad. Alright, got way too much goods here. Oh. I can't remember for sure, but I've got a funny feeling that this is one of the ones that you did, Restless Gaming, but I could be wrong.
No.
But what I'll do is I'll get some more trains on the loop anyway. So we'll go in here. Oh. Looks like we've got a few extra trains coming through anyway. We've got airports. Oh, that airport is absolutely full of passengers. But the only thing we've got that can land at it are pretty much airships. We've had a plane crash. There's not much we can do about that. It's just going to happen. Trains are waiting in the depot, which is good. Right, let's see. We need to name... What should we name? What should we name? What should we name? We need to name something. Let's name... See, this is the Isle of Fran, which I think is a fantastic name for an island.
Thank you.
There we go. Oh, yeah, this is a... no, that's not a very big passage there. Kind of want to get a bigger... There's a massive pond here with nothing in it. We've got the Jacko Metro. We've got the Mega Metro, which is divided into two different parts. We've got some towns here that are like less than 1,000 in population and just not hooked up to anything. Right, this junction here needs fixing, so I will name it, and then I will fix it. And we're going to name it after a viewer plus subscriber. So like we were saying earlier on in the live stream, there are three main ways you can support the channel, whether that's Twitch subs, YouTube channel memberships, or my own sort of thing like Patreon viewer plus. Now, if you want to read this fully, you can pause it, but basically viewer plus is my own little thing, and there's a bunch of benefits. One of those benefits is you get your name... or can potentially get your name in the game. So whether that's places labelled in OpenTTD or named after you, or maybe, for example, when I was doing some, it was RimWorld I was playing, we was naming the characters after viewer plus subscribers, or Kerbal Space Program, where I accidentally left Brandon in orbit of Minmus all by himself. Poor Brandon. So it's not always a great thing to be named. Let's find out. Where's my wheel gone? Here's my wheel. Let's spin it after Viewer Plus. Is that Viewer Plus? Yeah, Viewer Plus chatters. And whilst that's spinning, I will fix the problem. So we take out the bridge and a bit either side. And this diagonal needs to be brought down by one, otherwise it's not going to fit. Which means we need to take an extra notch there. Oh, there's already a tunnel. That's okay. I can do that one as well. So we're going to move this tunnel along. Just take that out there. And just slightly reroute these trains. Oh, it's going to be a crash. Oh, there wasn't a crash. And the only reason there wasn't a crash is I was lucky. But never mind, eh? Let's move that along. Blow up the extra tunnel that we don't need. Connect this. Fix the signals. And then replace the signals. So that's moved that all along. Now I should be able to get my tunnel in here. There we go. Tunnel in there. Tunnel in here. And tunnel in there as well. And now we have a lovely fixed junction that's no longer broken. And we can name it after a Viewer Plus subscriber. Oh yeah. There we go. Right. Here they are. These are all the Viewer Plus subscribers that have been in chat tonight. And Erkins, we are naming it after you. So I just need to go over my other screen here and just double check that. Where's it gone? No, not that one, not that one. There it is. So, congratulations. We'll get your name put in the game. I'll do that now with a sign. Nope, that's the wrong sort of sign. That's a land purchase sign. Don't worry, I'll change the game back in a second. There we go. So now, there we are. We are named after a Viewer Plus subscriber. We'll name a couple more things after a Viewer Plus subscriber later in the stream. But now we're going to go back over here. We're going to get rid of nearly all of these. And we're going to put in vacuum stuff before the industry closes down. So, brand new vacuum train. We need an engine. We're going to go with the cargo engine. We're going to go and say, I want the ones that can do steel, because that's what we're moving. And if we select from steel, which this isn't just buy, it's buy and refit. And we want it length 9.9. And we want it to clone the orders of... No, not the train depot. The train's in the depot. So go here, but remove the depot stop. And we'll clone it so there's a few of them. Go into this depot. Remove the trains. And then update the line without hopefully breaking the other lines. There we go. Can I stay in front of the VAC service? That's going to be a challenging thing to do. I'm doing all right at the moment. This bit might be a little bit more tricky. Oh, are they coming? Am I going to make it before it? I'm kind of... Oh no! That's an impossible track combination that I need to fix. So down here we've got a potential for having two different types of track on the same thing there. Although we don't actually need... Yeah, I can just put a diagonal in like that. There we go. Fixed. There we go. Lovely. And now we should find that the amount of steel here is going down and down and down. The ratings will go from appalling and will go up and up and up. And if we look at the cargo graph and we look at steel, we can see the... Oh my goodness, that graph is a very sad graph indeed. Look at that. It dropped down to 0 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 periods while I was waiting for all of that stuff to flow around. Have we got this steel mill named after a Viewer Plus subscriber? Well, guess what we're doing? And I'll have a poppet. Nom nom nom. There we go. Grunchki, I've got a funny feeling you're already in the game. Maybe not. Yep, we have the Captain Crunchbeak tube. So we need to do another spin. But I'm not going to keep sitting here spinning it all night. So if this one's a duplicate, you're getting in. Yeah, there's a lot of Viewer Plus subscribers watching tonight. Remember, these are Viewer Plus subscribers both watching on YouTube or Twitch. Panic Attack. I think you're in. Yeah. We've got Panic Farming Co. as well. But I did say that I would do it anyway. So there we go. Where's my steel mill gone? What on earth is happening here? Looks like a new junction's being put. Who's doing this brand new massive junction? It's got to be one of these two, right?
Not me.
I think Striber Fox is working on this. Are you working on this, Striber Fox? It is a very big junction by the looks of it. Is it one of the goods lines?
It is. It's still in its prototyping stage.
I can tell that by the fact that you've just adjusted the land and the fact that there's a wonky road bridge there now. Which I think was my fault. Yes, I put that road in. Sorry, I put a road in that was off grid by the looks of it.
That's fine.
It's not fine. Naughty me. Michael Erkins. I was gone for a minute, but didn't I already have something named? Yes, you did. I think. I don't know. But we're gonna name. Oh no, I've got a cable wrapped around my foot, and I don't want to yank it out because it might end the live stream. I say round my foot. It's actually stuck between my toes. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. Whew. We've had enough technical issues tonight. We don't want me accidentally killing a live stream with my feet. I've done it before. No, we're naming the steel mill. It's the Panic Steel Mill. So I need to remember where it is exactly. Here we go. So we're going to name this steel mill. This is the Panic Attack Steel Mill. There we go. Right, how are these VAC trains doing with this service? I think they're doing brilliantly. Because there's a few of them loading, all of the stuff in the station's gone, ratings are shooting up, and cargo is doing much better now. I'm pretty sure that is indeed fixed. So I'm going to say that's another thing that I've done. The 12th thing that I've fixed tonight. Go on. Sent Panic Crash Station. Panic. It's not. Well, I suppose you could name the station. Yeah. What was that message? Message history. New oil field, road vehicle lost. Oh, New Muntown Airport no longer accepts wood, I think it was. New oil refinery, new forests. There's a wood train that's lost. I mean, I just lost it. I have no idea where it's gone. We've got another transfer station here with oil. Why so many transfer stations? I don't understand this. I know Kev did the extension. Oh dear. Sent Panic Crush Station. There's another one of those trains that I think just came out of that depot. Is it these ones? I wonder if it's these depots that are making the trains go funny, not those ones. Which ones is it? I keep seeing them briefly. I think it's these depots here causing a problem. But I don't see why they would cause a... Oh, no? They can go in there, they can come out there. I mean, it kind of looks okay, but it breaks one of the design rules. Panic stations. Oh, yes. Well done. Steerpipe Sister's going to be so annoyed that she did think of that. Oh, we gotta go do that one. Panic stations. Fantastic. Whilst we're over here, how's the oil doing? Okay, there's quite a bit of oil, but not as much as there was, and we've got room for more aircraft, so that's much better. Nope, love it. Yeah, you do love it. Yeah. Okay, so now, where was it? It was... I recognise the tracks. Yep, here. So these are the panic stations.
So if something go wrong, you just go to the panic station. And panic.
Yeah. Yeah. I did actually. I had my what do you call it? My home automation setup at some point, so I could say something like, "Oh, what is it? I think I said barn door protocol." And what it does is it closes the blinds and like turns all the lights off or something in the house. I've got this button in my bedroom.
Things don't go wrong.
Which turns on all the lights in the house. So if I wake up in the middle of the night and I need to rush downstairs to get the kids a drink or something because maybe they woke up crying because they're thirsty or something, for example, I can do that, and I can have lights to get to where I need to go and back again to just do stuff in the middle of the night like that, which is handy. There's a lot of cool little handy automation tips that, through trying to make these sorts of adjustments over the years, that I think I've picked up. You know,
I do like the reference to Avengers, though.
Eh?
The reference to Avengers.
Oh, Avenger, yeah. Sorry, I didn't know it was your job, Steerpipe Sister. She just normally comes up with most of them. It's not her job. I'm doing quite well on the fixing side of things tonight.
What type of Avenger would you actually be?
What type of... Oh, my goodness. That is an interesting question. What type of Avenger?
We need to get to this country. I know. The Transport Avenger.
Are you asking me which Avenger or superhero in the universe would I be?
Yeah, if you had a superpower, what would it be?
Are you asking me to make a new one up according to exactly what I would like?
Yes.
A new one?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. Steerpipe Sister says, like Vision, but more nerdy. I would have to have a good thing to come up with probably the answer I'd be happy with. But I can tell you that when I did a role-playing session, or a role-playing series of sessions with some friends once, and we were doing Mutants and Masterminds, not D&D, Mutants and Masterminds, I came up with a character called Invisibamf, who, because you could have different points in different powers, right? But his main two powers was that he could become invisible for a certain amount of time, and he had the ability to teleport as well. But the problem is that was so overpowered. Even though those powers had like limitations, like you couldn't just teleport anywhere whenever you liked all the time, right? It was always like you can teleport so far, and then when you had enough points in it, maybe you could teleport to a place you couldn't see, and like you would be able to do it better than what you could before. But that character was a pretty cool character to play, because even with all the limitations, you could come up with lots of cool and creative ways of doing things, which I enjoyed. 224. Let's have a look at train 224. There's a lot of them. 224. I don't think it's lost. I think it was just waiting. Yeah, we've got a few of these trains that keep saying that they're lost, and I don't think they are lost. I think they're just waiting somewhere. Because it's now no longer lost. It's fine. It's on its way back. Yeah. Become invisible when anybody was looking. I think the limitations on the invisibility one was duration and frequency. Like, you could only be invisible for so long, and you could only become invisible again so long after you'd already done it, or something like that. Is there not a depot on the junction? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering now, actually. There are depots. However, I think they're a safe distance away. Yeah, those depots are a safe distance away in that direction. And they seem to be reporting loss when they come in here. I'm not seeing a problem, yeah. Invisible only when you're holding your breath. I mean, that could potentially be something, right?
Dragon Ball said.
Somebody has been watching Mystery Men. No, this was Mutants and Masterminds. I don't have the book anymore, but I used to have the actual manual. Oh, we've got a few chats over on Twitch. Let's see what's going on here. A message by me has been auto-modded on Twitch. I don't see what's wrong with it. Can a mod check it? I see the auto-modded message. But I didn't get to it in time by the looks of it. I'm sorry about that. But it was the name of the locomotive that you know, got the auto mod going. So if you want to rephrase your answer and say it again, that might sort it out.
Dragon Ball, they can do that thing, hold their breath, and then they stop time.
Oh god, time stopping would be so powerful though, wouldn't it? Right. This goods picks up. This good pickup is up to 27,000 goods. I think what we can do though is something similar to the way that you approached it. Instead of messing with the original line, we can supplement it with a VAC. And that will probably improve things better.
Very much so. I've done
So
it
let's
with
get
4
rid of the
lines.
unnecessary hill, because we've got 138 billion in the bank account, so why not? Let's add a drag and drop terminus station of length 15 here and join it to that goods pickup. Then we'll put a tunnel under the existing railway line, and I will just build a VAC line to the nearest available place I can take it to, which is probably Sea Hill? Hill? Hang on a minute. Steerpipe Sisters getting passionate about something. I think I might be able to put the station on the outside of town and then spread it slightly. Oh no, that's not a great idea. There's not many good options actually, because there's just no large towns down here, though. I think some of these would actually accept goods these days, so let's do that. These guys are probably going to hate me for putting this station in, though. So, 15 length station. Local authority refuses to allow it. Local authority? They think I'm appalling. Let's plant some trees.
Or are you going to bribe them?
I will usually start with trees first to see if it's enough. The problem is at the moment we have got them hidden, but if you turn on trees, there's usually so many trees around anyway, it's impossible to add more trees to where, because it's all just full of trees. But I have actually managed to do it without bribing. So that's quite good. No matter which way I do it, though, there's always somebody that comments on a video saying, why didn't I do it the other way? And it's like, why are you bothering to add trees? Just bribe them. And then somebody else will be, why are you bribing them? Just add trees. It's like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I can't do it right. So, who wants to know what videos you might get next week? I don't think anybody in chat wants to know that information, do they? Maybe they do. We're going to have to do a double down. There we go. Tunnel. Those vac trains will have no problem doing that. There we go. Connect that up. And job's a good one. Oh, tiny bit of track missing there. Let's see what doing one vac train going backwards and forwards would do. So let's just do the engine.
It's complete.
Ooh, have you got a sign down still?
It's called focusing complete junction.
Okay, hang on a second. I'll finish this first, and then we'll go over and check it out. So we need to be up to length. Oh, length 12 apparently.
It will probably still need some adjustments.
We'll full load here. We'll go straight down that line. We're probably not even going to hit maximum speeds. Let's see what happens. Right, we've got 28,000 crates of goods. I mean, I wonder how much goods you can get in a metro, considering how many goods you can get on a passenger line. I don't know. Ooh, I've got somewhere between 1/3 and half a box of poppets. And I'm just going to close them up and leave them for next time. I'm happy with the amount that I've had. Right.
Are you out of carrots?
I have actually ran out of carrots. I actually ran out of carrots straight after I went and got more poppets, which was weird. Right, so this train does get some good speed up. It goes backwards and forwards quite nicely. But what I want to do is I want to have one loading while one's making the journey, right? So let's just get rid of those bits. We'll add a second platform. Oh, that's not platform. That should be platform. Oh, camera. There we go. And then we can add a depot. And then just before that, if I add a signal, not a one-way path signal, but a standard path signal, we can actually have two of these trains going backwards and forwards, one loading and one doing the journey. Although it's not unloading. You're right. It's not unloading. You know how I can tell it's not unloading? Because there was no way in this universe it loaded that quickly just then.
They do load insanely fast, the vac trains.
Yeah, but that one just turns around and disappears. Oh, actually, it did. It unloaded that time. There must have been a house that just grew in that moment. What I will do, though, is I will do a little spread station just to ensure that we keep... Oh, they hate me. Well, it's time to bribe them. For some reason, they thought I was very poor. To be clear, it's not the fact that you've built a station that makes them hate you. It's the fact that you've removed trees to build that station. If you can build a station without removing trees, like there's a gap in the trees or something, the ratings don't go down. So now these two will... did that one unload? Let's just check. So that one has 900 crates. It's gone. It'll be coming back soon. Why don't you ever fund new buildings? You love funding new buildings. I mean, when you have towns that are 110, 90, 275,000 in population. I don't feel the need, right? They're already too big. They're encompassing all the other towns around them. They're getting massive. Yeah, I don't feel like I need it. Right. So, I think they're working. Let's just check. So that one's got 900 crates of goods. You can move them in faster way with vac. Yeah, you could do a loop and other things as well. Yeah, they're dropping off okay. It's not been massively quick though. So yeah, that loaded super fast. I wonder, what if we get better faster locomotives? Yeah, I wondered if I got the wrong locomotive there. Let's have a look. New vehicles, engines, sort by speed. So this one here, that one goes 4,000. But I don't think we can put... Oh no, that one can do goods. And it's 140. What is it when it's refitted to goods? 70. But then can we put a goods wagon on there? What's the top speed? It doesn't say. But you can't put that wagon on that train. Yeah. What is the reliability of that one? 79. That's not great. This one, that one's a good one. But I don't think, again, we can put the good... Yeah, we can't put those wagons on it. Unit wagons only. The unit wagon... Oh, there is a unit wagon for goods. Okay, let's do that. Let's try that one. I think that'll be much better. I wonder if it carries more as well. Oh, I accidentally hold shift. So this vehicle, we'll give it the same orders as these guys. And its capacity is... Oh, its capacity is nearly double. And it goes faster. We'll clone it so there's two of them. And then we'll get these ones to come into the depot. And we'll see how quickly these crates of goods go down. And the ratings go up. That's another thing as well. With those ratings at 41%, we're not actually getting a large amount of the goods that we're supposed to. But we'll see. Right, get in the depot, get out the way. And once it's out the way, got to remember, it does take a long time for these trains to go in and out the depot. That one's off like an absolute rocket. Doesn't take long to load and unload. $250,000 for that tiny trip. There we go. So I think the ratings were around 41-42%. And we did have 27,000. It's already gone down a good chunk, but I bet it might go down a little bit more. You don't think it even gets to top speed? I don't think it does, no. Yeah. The actual loading time's not that bad. I might even put an extra swapper over in the vac tube. Like, we'll come out here and put like a giant pass in place. And if we get the timing right, we can actually have two swapping over whilst the third one is loading. I don't know if it'll work, but let's just give it a try. There we go. So we should be able to add a third train now. It's going to cost us 7 million, but I think we're all right. So now these two are in here. One will leave. It will hit this block here. They did actually swap over. Of course, unloading is a lot quicker. Are these two going to swap over, or is one going to have to wait? I think it just did it in time. Or is this one going to have to wait? Just in time again. Oh, no, this isn't going to potentially work. That one's going to wait. There is a little bit of waiting. But it does seem to be swapping around quite nicely. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. What we're looking at now... Oh, there we go. All the goods gone. The ratings are going up. There's probably a way I could do it, which means that they swap over a little bit better. But at least the goods are going. Better late than never. Oh my goodness. Yes, a little late indeed. Okay. Well, I think this one here that was going 27,000 is now gone. And those ratings are climbing. They will go up. It'll take some time to go up. Also, the ratings won't be... Yeah, the slower trains that are going in... Well, I say the slower trains. That's dedicated high-speed line there, so it can't be that slow, right? We're looking pretty good. This is the problem that I wanted to avoid, though. There's a train now just waiting. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Don't worry. I'll fix that. Oh, well, I won't with that. I need vacuum tube. Oh dear, oh dear. There we go. Just add another platform. It's probably fine. Statue of company owner. We probably have one. Yeah, we do. Yeah, and there's no easy way of just knowing where all your statues of company owner are in different places. It would be nice if it was easy to tell, but it's just not, unfortunately. There we go. All swapping over quite nicely. Well, that is definitely another issue fixed, which brings us to a lucky 13. Go.
Is that a new record?
Maybe. But I think I've been quite productive with a few things tonight. If we have a look at the overall operating profit, it's difficult to tell because you can only have a look at the last 72 minutes. You can't look further back. But if I remember correctly, at the end of last live stream, it was nearly 600 million in operating profit. And in this stream, we peaked up to 670. So we've done a good little chunk. Oh, you got to get going, WeJub. All right, take care. We'll see you soon. I don't know if we will be. Yeah, I'm feeling quite satisfied by those updates and changes. Rastus Gaming, what bits have you mostly been working on? Obviously, you put your upgrade to your coal line in, didn't you? Let's have a quick look at that and see how it's working out for you.
The coal line, the goods line, the woods line.
So down here you've got hardly any coal waiting and the ratings are 84%, and all you've really got is one additional vacuum tube train line with a rather large bi-directional part to it, just going to a different power station, which obviously fixed things a good amount over there. And you say you've worked on some woods lines, so
yeah, that's just north of where you were.
Oh, I see. So this station over here used to be absolutely overflowing with wood nearly all the time, and you've added a dual track vac line that's going all the way down. You have used some bridges. Naughty, naughty. Don't worry, that's easy to fix though, right? We'll just come in here with our little tunnels. And it's just like nobody ever knew. There we are, little tunnels in there. And you're coming down and then dropping them off over here. And again, for the goods coming out of this sawmill, because I guess production's probably gone up a bit, right? Let's have a look. Oh yes, you can see that production earlier on in the live stream was somewhere in the region of 7,500 units a month, or the period I should say. That's now jumped up to 10,000. So you're obviously getting a lot more wood going in there. That means more goods coming out. Now, is that another wood line, or is the vac line doing goods?
One of them is doing goods, one of them is doing wood.
Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Very good. Oh, and that's where we had our little train crash, wasn't it? Never mind. Okay. Cool. And Strawberry Fox, how have things been going for you?
I've been flying around.
Have you managed to? What have you been doing? Some fixing, like me?
A bit of fixing.
Yeah.
Mostly on my own lines.
Yeah. It's nice to come back to a world when there's been progress and just see how some of the stuff that you did earlier in the series is coming along, right?
And I fixed. You remember I know which episode was it? It had to be recent, but do you remember Bash Shield Docks?
Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we'll have a look at your sign list here. So we'll come to that.
I mean, that's no longer here. Let me place a random sign. Just
okay. Yeah, you.
TTD.
Right. What's the random sign? Is it just sign or?
SD.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah. Right. So you've got been fixing the grid or the road, something out there, and you got some docks going.
No,
in
the dock. Previously, I don't think, if I remember correctly, you did not join the dock with the rail station.
Oh, I see. So it was all separate. That's a shame. But glad to know that that's all nicely working. We've got hovercraft coming in and out as well, which is nice to see. It's oh yeah, I remember doing this now. Yeah, I definitely made a bit of a mistake there. But there we go. All things are improving. All things are getting better, and we are getting closer to that final stream of the series where we're going to invite everybody back and see what we can do as a group in the final big stream. But that's not just yet. What we will do now, though, is we will do those giveaways. So let's have a look on the giveaway side of things. So the winner of Swarm Universe, the second of our live giveaways, I can see somebody just entered it right now. The winner is Thomas. So Thomas, congratulations. I know you're still in chat. Here we are. We'll have that pop up in a second. There you are. You're the winner of the giveaway. And tonight it is the time to do the monthly giveaway. It's the last live stream of the month. So on the last live stream of the month, we give away the monthly giveaway, which this month is a giant bundle on GOG. And quite a few people entered that one. In fact, quite a few people for quite some time. So let's see who the winner of that one was. It is
Fantastic.
Lux Torpeda. I think I might have got that wrong, but congratulations to you. All the giveaway winners will get an email with a link to claim their prize, and they must claim their prize within 25 days. That's the most important part, because if you don't, you lose the prize. It goes back into the prize pool. Seems a bit harsh, but we had a time when a lot of people just weren't claiming their prizes at all and just wasting them. So we thought, why waste them? Let's re-give them away to other people. So congratulations to our giveaway winners, and thank you very much to both Striber Fox and Rastus Gaming for joining me tonight. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you will come back for the finale later in the series.
Of course.
You're welcome.
Fantastic.
It was a lot of fun. The second time.
Yeah. This world is weird and evolving and changing, and there's always different things happening, and it's been good fun. So I'm looking forward to what will come next on that. Now, I've already decided what will happen after the end of season 12. So you'll have to find out what that is, because I'm not going to tell you yet. But what I am going to tell you is what videos you can expect. When will be the finale? The final will be will have the year 2070 in it. So when we're starting to get close to the year 2070, that'll indicate exactly when that's going to be. So we're probably looking somewhere around 4 streams away for that. So we don't know exactly when it will be, but we'll see. What afterwards? Season 14? No, season 14 will not come straight after season 12. If anybody's wondering, we have a season 13 as a video series, which is currently ongoing at the same time at the moment. The first 3 episodes are out of that, and episode 4 should be coming in the coming weeks.
This screenshot will have a resolution of what is that?
A lot.
113 pixels.
Yeah, I wouldn't do a fully zoomed in screenshot of the entire world. It will likely crash your computer. Although, having said that, I believe it's because the CPU is used on a single thread, on a single core, for OpenTTD and saving screenshots, which means that all you're doing is maxing out one of your cores for an extremely long period of time. And it looks like that it's crashed, but eventually it might actually finish processing, but then you'll probably have a file so large you can't open it with any image editor. So
yeah, I already terminated it.
Yeah, it's already gone. So there we go, folks. And next week we should have 2 videos. One video will be an OpenTTD video, and one video will be an Open Loco video. Oh, yes.
La.
Oh, it's happening.
I just had a lot of fun getting back to Open Loco.
Yes. And you know what? I had like a handful of gripes about Open Loco. Okay, there's a lot of ways it could be improved, but I had a handful of things that I'm just like, oh, come on, this really needs to be fixed. And I mentioned them a few weeks back, and half of them have either been done or are coming in the next version. The developers are really, really going on with it. So, we'll see what they bring. We'll see what they bring, and I'm having a chat to them to see how it goes. So, get your likes in on the stream.
You can drag build tracks now.
Sorry.
You can click on drag to build tracks, just like an OpenTTD.
You can click and drag to build. Yeah, you could do that anyway. That's not a new feature.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a reminder that went out recently because not many people know that you can do that, especially with the stations as well. So in the video that comes out next week, if it comes out on time, you will see me adding station tiles one by one. You can click and drag that. So yeah, but I put a short out recently covering all the recent features that came out in the most recent version. So if you're one of these people that never watches any shorts because it's all AI trash, what you got to remember is that on my channel it's not. So check out my shorts. There's good clips on there, there's good tips on there, and there's updates and good stuff. So my shorts are just like the long stuff but shorter. It's not just the rubbish. It's not the rubbish like you get in other places. There we go, folks. I think we'll leave it there for now. So, again, thank you very much to my guests, and take care, and have a good weekend, everybody. And I will see you all in theory. Well, I say in theory, we'll see you on Monday night, but hopefully I'll have this GPU problem fixed with Windows and all that sort of stuff. I might have to do some testing. Yeah. All right, take care, everybody. Thank you very much. Good night. Goodbye.
Thank you. Good night.